Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Terry Van Alstyne. I'm a naturopathic doctor and I know the body can heal itself when given the proper tools, and I don't believe in symptomatic treatment. I'm running an online healing and detoxification program. It's a 6-week program and it takes people step by step back to optimal health, optimal energy, and optimal weight by addressing the top 7 causes of disease, which I won't go into detail right now about. But today I'm going to talk about insomnia, the causes of insomnia and what we can do to treat it. So it's affecting a lot of people, and there are some simple things we can do to really enhance our sleep, because sleep is so important. So there are 5 causes of insomnia: a sluggish liver, a sensitive intestinal lining, adrenal fatigue, high levels of heavy metals, MSG, and a virus called Epstein-Barr. And insomnia is not caused by the thyroid. So our sleep is affected by what we eat. A high-fat, high-protein diet causes the liver to become sluggish. The liver has to produce enough bile to emulsify those fats, and when it has to do this during the night, and the fats are coming from meat, fish, mayonnaise, salad dressing oils in what we're cooking, nuts and seeds and nut butters. So when the liver has to deal with all of these after dinner, it ends up sending a spasm through the body in the early morning hours, which wakes us up. And so by eating a very much lowered protein, lowered fat meal at dinner time and during the day, that will help prevent that spasm from happening and prevent us from being woken up from it. Alcohol causes a restless sleep, again, because it is compromising the liver function. It's a poison. That's why we get drunk. And so spasms occur during the night from the alcohol. Stress and ruminating thoughts will prevent us from falling and staying asleep as well. And MSG and other toxic chemicals. MSG is a neurotoxin, and it irritates the nerves and neurons in the brain, and that can interrupt our sleep. And heavy metals are toxic to the neurons and nerves in the body, and they cause a short-circuiting of the nervous system, nerve and neuron deterioration. They actually die. And sulfites are, the chemicals that they put in red wine. It's preservative. It's sprayed on, or used to be sprayed on salad bars, but it's in a lot of foods, and that can cause itchiness, which can keep us from sleeping deeply. And working in the bedroom, there's a body memory that occurs, and if we're working the bedroom, our bodies get confused about what we're supposed to be doing there. And so that is not a good habit to be in. There are only 2 things we should be doing in the bedroom. One is sleeping. So also the adrenal glands are involved. Adrenal fatigue. The adrenal glands secrete adrenaline and cortisol during the day to deal with stress and other things, like if there's not enough blood sugar, the adrenaline has to be secreted as well. So, but if we've burnt our adrenal glands out, if we've overtaxed and overstressed ourselves with work and stress in life, they may not be able to produce enough adrenal hormones to allow us to fall asleep properly. And when some people are so adrenally exhausted, they are exhausted, but they can't fall asleep. And again, it's because they can't produce enough of this adrenal hormone to induce a deep sleep. So sleep disrupts our bodies, it lowers our immune system, it lowers our ability to properly detoxify and regenerate and rejuvenate our tissues and systems during the night, which is what is supposed to occur in a deep sleep. And we are supposed to be able to regenerate our neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, GABA during the night, and our thyroid hormone, and thyroid gland. The thyroid is there to help balance the body and allow the body to create homeostasis. So all of these things are impacted. And so we're also, we're exhausted, but we can't be as productive. We can't be focused and pay attention to things when we haven't had enough sleep. And without enough sleep, we're not going to live as long. That's been proven. So it's really important to get our sleep under control, and we can do this by taking some supplements, for example, and detoxifying. We've got to get those heavy metals out and all the other toxins in the liver, because that's greatly impacting our quality of life, our sleep, and the length of our life for sure. So certain supplements like melatonin can be excellent. So it depends on the quality of the product, how well it's going to work. The best one that I found on the market is called Melatonin PR. It's by Douglas Labs. It's a prolonged release melatonin. So it gets delivered through the body during the night, all through the night. So we're able to fall asleep and stay asleep through the night. If serotonin's low, and serotonin is, when it's low, we can be depressed, anxious, and have insomnia. And so taking the precursors of serotonin is very important to allow for deep sleep if that is the cause. And so there's an excellent product called Sero Plus by Pure Encapsulations. It contains all the precursors of serotonin, including 5-HTP, and that's a great thing to do. Some women have insomnia when they're going through menopause, insomnia and night sweats. And so in this case, we should test the salivary hormone levels to see where they're at. And there are homeopathics and herbs that can be taken. There's bioidentical hormones that can be taken. But ideally, first, we would detoxify the liver, because the liver is involved in hormone production and regulation. And when it's full of toxins, it's not going to function properly, and it won't regulate those hormones as well as otherwise. And also the adrenal glands are very important during menopause, and they need to be regenerated. And so to regenerate the adrenal glands, the main thing is to be eating throughout the day, eating lots of fruits and vegetables regularly throughout the day to feed the glucose to all the cells of the body, including the adrenal glands. Very, very important. And there's a product by Pure Encapsulations called Best Rest. I love Douglas Labs and Pure Encapsulations. I used to work for them, and I know that their quality is of the very best on the market, and so is the potency. So it's worth taking something, maybe a couple of dollars more, that will ensure that you're going to get results. So they have a product called Best Rest, and it contains valerian, passion flower, lemon balm, and hops, which all calm the nervous system, and it also has 5-HTP in it. So it's nice to have a combination product. If you're not able to fall asleep because of a restless mind, you're worried and overthinking things, there's a homeopathic called coffea. It's actually made from coffee. And homeopathics work, they're diluted and shaken thousands of times, so there's no original substance left in them, just the frequencies. But the body's already out of balance, and homeopathics push it just a little bit further out of balance, so the body has to energetically bring itself back. And it does this with coffea. And doing meditation before bed allows us to get into the right wavelength to induce a deep sleep. Deepak Chopra says we should be doing half an hour of meditation in the morning and half an hour of meditation at night before bed. An Epsom salt bath will help us relax. It's got magnesium in it, which relaxes the muscles. And following proper sleep hygiene is absolutely essential. Having a dark room with blackout curtains, so there's no light whatsoever coming in. So that's not going to disrupt our pineal gland and circadian rhythms. And no noise. So if we have to use earplugs, then use earplugs. And we should not have any electrical or radiation near our heads. Ideally, we would turn the Wi-Fi off at night, and no alarm clocks or TVs or anything like that close to our heads. And I like this Delta Wave Deep Sleep meditation music. It's the picture of the head. You can Google search it on low volume. It works really well to put me into a deep sleep. And a gentle foot massage is excellent with a sesame oil. So you can do it yourself or have your partner do it, and it will help put you into a nice deep sleep. And you can do this with babies as well, and it works so well. And make sure that your bed's comfortable. Put a mattress topper on with like a memory foam. Costco has a great 4-inch memory foam, so comfortable, have extra pillows if you need to put between your knees, to put your arm over if you're sleeping on your side, and allow yourself plenty of time to wind down before bed. So that's all the information I have on insomnia. And again, I am running an ongoing 6-week detoxification and healing program. If you're suffering from a health condition and you're ready to heal and you need my help, please message me. There's information on my website about it. It's corehealing.ca, and I'm here to help. So please let me know what I can do. Thanks. Bye-bye.